Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Janina Podcast. I'm your host, Christian, and I have the usual guest, Dalina, with me.
Dalina, that I invite myself every time.
Yes, she actually did her homework this time. But also, we have another amazing guest, Diego, hailing all the way from Venezuela via Austin. I met him at the Voltaire last concert. Do you want to tell us anything about you? Because I only know you from internet.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Hello everyone. So yes, I am Diego. I am from Venezuela. I am 37 years old, and I was there when all of this was going down in Latin America when Christina was releasing Mi Reflejo. And thank you so much for the invitation. I am so excited. So excited.
Okay, well, first, what is your favorite song currently? Doesn't matter at all, currently of Christina.
Oh, from Mi Reflejo or in general?
In general.
That's a hard one.
So I have to mention two. It's like the easiest answer is Fighter.
Okay.
Fighter has the song that has followed me throughout my life. I have a tattoo of that on my back. It was like my first tattoo. And I'm obsessed with Fortnite right now. And it was released Fighter into the game. So I'm like very excited about that. And I would also have to say Pipe from her album Liberation. It's like that is something that I listen to every day. Every day. Yeah.
Fighter.
No, I think I'm tired of Fighter.
I understand that. And a lot of people don't understand that. Yeah, like there are songs that you get to listen to like a lot. Like Genie in a Bottle. I hear that song and it's like background sound at this point after 25 years.
Yeah, I don't like that. That's the one that I could do without.
I understand that.
And I kind of want her to take out Lady Marmalade from the set list. Like, it's time to let that one go. But that's just me.
That is just you.
I love Lady Marmalade. The one I don't know, for a long time it kind of got on my nerves, but beautiful. But she's changed it up so much, like recently, that I like reappreciate it.
This new version, the Voltaire version, was really good.
It was very good.
Mm-hmm. Agree.
Yeah.
Well, my favorite, if you want to ask, he's never going to ask me. it's Cruise from Stripped.
That's your favorite Christina song?
Yeah. Yeah, it's the one that told me when I was like 14, like I just wanted to get out of my hometown and be free. And like my parents weren't encouraging me to leave. They were encouraging me to like follow my dreams. So I would listen to Christina and she would be like the big sister to be like, yep, you go and do your thing. So that's why.
I love that. That is such a deep cut. And the fact that you got a live performance in a tour.
I know, but I didn't get to see it.
Oh yeah, she was too young.
Did you go to Stripped? Ooh.
Baby, my first time seeing her was her last night in Las Vegas.
Oh, that's right. You did say that.
Is it just because she didn't tour there?
In Venezuela, she went with the Mi Reflejo tour there in 2001 for the Caracas Pop Festival, but she didn't really tour the Strip album in Venezuela. And the economical situation over there, like, it is not possible to get tickets.
Really?
Yeah, like Kylie Minogue went there as well, and it was like, I love Kylie, but I need to eat. I need to pay rent. So, priorities.
Oh, interesting, because Kylie also did Voltaire, or she's doing it, I think, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you could have seen her there too.
Like, will. Now I can. Now I'm here. It's just like a taxi.
Yes.
Truly.
Okay, so we're here today to talk about Mi Reflejo. It was that was the second album, right? Because what was it? My Kind of Christmas is third?
Yeah, goes after.
Chronologically, yeah.
Yeah.
Because it came out in 2001, right?
I think it's 2000.
No, 2000, because, yeah, 2000.
So Mi Reflejo came out in like September.
Yeah, August.
Okay. And then...
Oh, I have September 12th, 2000.
Wait, why do I have August 8th? Oh, I was researching the Come On Over single, the Ven Conmigo single.
Okay.
So the album came out September.
Well, first I wanted to get your perspective, just because, I was here in the U.S. and it did fine, especially because it was a Latin album. But of course, it's not going to sell as well as like an English one. Like, how was it in, I guess, both different countries, like how big was her impact then? I guess you don't know because you were so little.
But it still did pretty good in Mexico.
Really?
I think it charted.
Yeah, it sounds right.
But I don't think I saw that a chart for Mexico though.
No, because it was like all Billboard
and all that.
Yeah.
Let me do. I was watching that when she arrived to Mexico. I think I'm just gonna talk about Mexico because that's like where I'm from, so that's what I remember. But when she got to Mexico, it was like a whole airport frenzy that she actually had to apologize on a. I don't know why they made her apologize, but she apologized in otro rollo. That I'm so sorry, like I didn't get to like meet anyone, I didn't know what was going on. That there was like news, like big press news that she just like turned that airport upside down with her arrival because all the paparazzis and the news media were trying to get to interview, and she's just getting pushed around and like it's a whole thing. So it was interesting. I didn't remember that she had to apologize for that, which didn't seem kind of fair.
How was her impact in Venezuela?
So yeah, I would say that the music industry during the 2000s was very, very different, and especially in Latin America. And it was like the beginning of the internet, so we didn't have like a lot of access to other kind of music. We would only listen to what we would be fed through the radio. So Genie in a Bottle kind of sounded around, but then when Genie in a Bottle was released, everybody was singing that song. And I remember some friends telling me, I'm so happy that I get to understand what she says. And some people would say, I prefer the version in English, even though I don't understand what she says, which was very common as well. But I would say that the impact that I felt during the 2000s because of Mi Reflejo and the Christmas album in Venezuela was very, very big. We didn't really pay attention like to Billboard, especially because I was 12, and also like the internet wasn't a big deal, so I didn't know what was number one in the United States back then, but I could listen to what the radio was feeding me to, and it was a lot of Genio Atrapado.
Oh, really?
Yes. A lot of it, yeah.
Wow. Because in my doing research, I didn't know that they released them, but the official like first single was "Come On Over,"
which is a great choice. I think it was because that's like around the time of like Thalia. She was doing like Arrasando and like taking that Y2K shift sound. So I was like, it made sense. Like I was showing you earlier, the video, they're kind of like the same, which I think that was a smart move that they did Coming Over because that's the song that I found about her. Is that how you say that? No.
How you discovered
English.
her.
That's how I discovered her. This is not my first language. How I discovered her. And it was just iconic, that white outfit, like you could just spot it. I would watch MTV, like at 5 years old, and instantly be in awe.
Was Mi Reflejo, was that like your introduction to Christina, or did you like hear about debut?
I knew Genie in a Bottle, and I had I don't know how you would call that in English. It's like the not legal version of the album that was like burned.
Oh, like the little markets across on this outside of the street. That's how I got mine too.
That was my access to music. Like Spotify wasn't a thing back then. And like original albums were very, very expensive. One more time, I needed to eat. It wasn't my priority. So I got this album, her debut, in like these kind of conditions. And that was my introduction to Christina. And of course, everybody knows it was like Christina and Britney at the same time. And then when I heard Genio Atrapado, and then I heard Por Siempre Tú, I was like, this girl is talking to me. This is for me. This is my girl. So that's when I got introduced to the world of Christina Aguilera.
Oh my gosh, that's so good.
And I found the album, the Mi Reflejo album, in my grandpa's office drawer. I was like going through it, and I was like, what is this like red album with like dots? And then because it didn't say Christina Aguilera, right? It doesn't say anything on the...
Oh yeah, on the cover, yeah. The CD, the plastic CD, no.
Oh,
yeah,
it just has the dots.
Yeah. So I was like, what is this? So I put it in, and I'm like, like your same reaction, like, what is this voice that I'm listening to right now? Like, what is that? And then that's when I was like, oh, ven conmigo. Oh, that's the one I'm seeing on the TV. And I didn't know I had the CD. And that's when my brain flipped. I'm a fighter for life. I don't know what she's saying. Oh, no, this I knew. This was Mi Reflejo. When I got stripped, I didn't know what she was saying.
Oh, really?
Because I still didn't know English back then. But I was like, this is it. Because I was like dancing to Dirty in like with my friends.
5-year-old?
I was 7.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, and like my parents wouldn't say anything because like they didn't know English either. So I have like a video of me with like my shirt all the way up and like dancing dirty.
Oh my God.
There's a video. Oh my! And my mom just recording me. I'm like, it's a different.
There you go, Regina George mom.
Literally. But yeah, that was my introduction. And then Por Siempre Tú was my dance, was my grandpa and my quinceañera. So that's, because since that moment that I listened to that song, I was like, that's for my grandpa. So I always kept it in the loop for my quinceañera dance.
Aww.
But the red hair with the blonde is like so iconic. It's so great. I wish you could, well, she used it, but the way she did it in Voltaire is not the same way.
No.
I wish she would like bring them all the way up.
Yeah.
Again.
It was different. I guess we'll talk about first because, half the album is like just translations done by Rudy Perez, who also produced the album. But what did you think about the translation of the English songs?
The translation of the English songs. Well, English is something that I didn't speak when I was 12 years old. So I got the chance to re-listen to the album again not long ago, now understanding what she was saying. And I would say some of the songs are not translated. They are like transformed. I wouldn't say transformed. Adapted. They are adapted into another language. It's not like a Google translation, and some of them are really good. Like with Jimmy in a Bottle, Genio Atrapado, they try to keep this spicy kind of thing, like Mi Cuerpo Dice Quiero, like that is an important effort that they have to put to keep the magic of the song. Una Mujer.
That was a rough one.
Yes. Oh my God.
I always skip it.
It's best.
Yes.
I always skip that one. It's what's track 11 on the album? Yeah, because there's 12.
10.
There you go. Yeah, and it was one of the final songs that you're like, no, I made it to here. I don't need to finish it.
Yes, that's exactly what I said.
Yes.
After Cuando No Es Contigo, let's start it again.
Actually, I would say Tan Emocional is a better...
I had never heard about it until that we did an episode, and she was one that...
I know.
Yeah.
I know, I'm a fan.
It's so weird
good.
that they, like, cut it then. I don't know.
Because it should have been in that, even in deluxe.
No, it's on deluxe.
I think Tan Emocional is a better version than Una Mujer from What a Girl Wants. Yeah. Get rid of that one and include Tan Emocional.
I would have taken out Mi Reflejo.
I think even Mi Reflejo is better than...
Mi Reflejo is Una Mujer.
Oh, in our... we were talking earlier, but in our research, we didn't know that it was originally supposed to be called, what was it, Latin
Lover Girl.
Yes.
Ooh.
The album.
Did you know that?
These people, no, I had no idea about that, but these people that are in charge of changing names and selecting names,
oh, it's a
and
white
trying
man,
to change
probably.
Christina Aguilera's name, or trying to change, or selecting that for the album name is like, what?
And I kept seeing comments that it was like aligned with Mulan's Mi Reflejo, but she doesn't even say that in the Mi Reflejo. So I don't know where they got Latin Lover Girl. It sounds like a Ricky Martin song from like 98.
It sounds desperate. It sounds like a really to get into this industry.
Like they did, I think it was enough that they made her look Hispanic.
Oh, yes.
Like with like the thin eyebrows and stuff.
But also, we were talking about how like they also made her more brown than she is, like on the cover. And even I think the cover of the album, I always like, even the first time I remember seeing it, I hated the cover just because it was like blurred. You know, it's not like a fine done, it's like a screen grab from the video. And her eyes, they're like hazy and
Yeah,
like,
she's like done for the day.
yeah. Because every other picture that's in the booklet, I remember it being like, wow, this is amazing. Like, how come this wasn't the cover?
But honestly, when you look at it, like, I don't mind it. It's better than the debut.
No. Well, I feel like debut,
like
she was
it.
like a blank canvas, don't you think?
Yeah. Now that I love this, but I get to listen to your opinions, and it's like thinking a lot about the same thing. One thing that I have to give props to is to whoever was the designer for the Mi Reflejo album cover, because that person had to work with really hard pictures. You could tell that Christina just finished working in the Ven Conmigo version of the music video, and she was pushed into a black background. There was a guy with a camera. They took tons of pictures, and then another person was like, okay, I have to work with this. That person made art.
I like this font. I love that font.
But that's the same font from debut.
Awesome.
Yeah.
It is.
And My Kind of Christmas as well.
Which I love that album a lot.
My Kind of Christmas?
Yes.
We'll talk about that next.
I love that album. Merry Christmas, baby. Oh, love that album. Love that album.
Okay, so then we talked about the translated versions, but what do you think? Like, what is your favorite of the? Well, I guess the rest are just covers and the originals. What is your favorite song?
From the singles, I would have to say Pero me acuerdo de ti. And from the non-singles, El Último Adiós.
What? Último Adiós.
El beso al final.
Beso al final also was like...
She was in one of those songs, but not that one.
El beso al final. And I thought El beso al final was a cover. Like, I didn't know it was like an original. And I was telling him earlier that that album just feels so classic that I genuinely thought most of them, except for like the singles, were covers. Like, you know how Luis Miguel did like Mis Romances, where he like did a revamped or modernized version of the classics. I literally thought like, what is it? Si no te hubiera conocido, El beso al final, Falsas de Esperanzas, Cuando no es contigo. I thought they were like old songs that she.
They have like a classic, like timeless feel.
Yeah, like they felt like they were from the 60s, and we're gonna like bring them back up. Like No es contigo. Could have been like a Celia Cruz song. Like, to me, that's what I think of. And I thought it was, or something from like that era. So that's news to me, that all of them are original.
It might also be that the closest thing that we have to this kind of music is our parents' music. So like I haven't listened to any kind of song that started with the guitar, as in El beso del final or in Contigo en la distancia. My music doesn't sound like that, but my parents' music.
Exactly. Maybe that's why. I didn't think of that. It just sounds so classic from the beginning. Contigo en la distancia, her version's like the best that there is. And there's like hate on it online that it's like too much. But like, no, it starts so soft and warm, and then she gets crazy. But it's fine. But it's
much. It's everything.
So I have a like a story for this. So like my dad. So I grew up in Texas, and like growing up before, you know, Christina was my Christina, like the queen. Selena was. So I was singing along to that, but whenever she passed away, you know, eventually Christina came out anyway. So she was, I don't know, she came out with Mi Reflejo, and my dad, who his first language was Spanish, and you know, of course, you're like looking for, you know, your parents' approval with your music, and like, oh, look what I found. And I remember putting on Mi Reflejo, and it got to Contigo en la Distancia, and that was like where Christina won him over.
Aww.
He like loves that version. And then even my mother, she also loves Pero me acuerdo de ti. And
classic.
Yeah, even the new album Aguilera, she loves that album. So,
which I know we're gonna get to music videos later, but like I feel like I don't know, the music video "Pero Me Acuerdo de Ti" is iconic with the bridesmaid dress and like the CD player. But, like,
so good.
I feel like they could have like done more with that song.
I think it's so classic.
It looks like The Voice Within. It's like the same video because she's like.
I see what you mean.
It's like the same thing.
Behind the scenes, kind of.
I feel like it would have gone like the same loveless as. I Turn to You. Like, you could have seen it in that way. And maybe like in Mexico or something. But I know you gave me a face. You gave me a face that you hated my opinion.
No, I guess there's a moment that we'll get to talk about the budget that was put into this project.
Oh, do you know?
Oh, you know that?
Oh, no, I don't know about that, but I can see like 20 years later.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
like,
yeah. But Somos Nada and what is it? Muchachas.
Yeah, and the music industry was way different. Like, when we talk about using the same outfit, makeup, and hair from the music video for the album cover, not giving us a music video for Falsas Esperanzas just because you could see the energy in the live performance. I don't need the energy. Thank you. Like, there are many things that could have been done better, but I think it was a different time, and it was a project that it has to be finished in a very short period of time to fit into what was going on with the Latin music.
I think they were just like rushing it, pushing it, which I'm kind of glad that they did it right away, and they didn't wait for like a Hispanic or like a, what is that word when it's like explosion, like a Hispanic explosion.
No,
like,
it was already happening because like 1999 was like Mark Anthony was crossing over. It was only the reverse because
but she was going.
Yeah, she was going opposite. Yeah.
Well, how do you say that? Latin America.
Latin America.
Oh, I always just.
She's going to Mexico.
No, it's more. But I think they just took a chance on her. I don't know. Did she push to do that? I think she did, right?
Allegedly. But I'm sure it definitely was the company.
because like, why would they want to? That's like a big risk. Like.
No, I think they saw the.
Just because of her name.
Yeah, that too.
But I'm glad that they did it right away. Yeah. And it wasn't like, oh, she's just doing it for sales, which people still thought.
People still think that.
But it felt like a genuine crossover to me. Like, I'm Ecuadorian, I'm going to give you something in Spanish.
Yes.
I love how the same lines were used for the Mi Reflejo promo as well as for the Aguilera promo. We started listening to Aguilera. Oh my God, I love how people don't butcher my name here.
Oh,
Seems like Christina Maria Aguilera. We heard the Maria a lot during the 2000s and during the Aguilera. Like, I love that. Yeah, my father is from Ecuador. Like, yep, we listen to the same lines.
Yeah, I know, yeah, I was watching her interviews in that area, and she just, like, said the same thing, and I was like, poor girl. Just, like, sounded like a broken record, having to explain her story every single time. But it got her here. It got her here. So I guess she just had to do the grunt work.
Yes. Also, so thinking about that particular moment in time, because like she had debut, and of course she worked on Mi Reflejo and My Kind of Christmas. What do you think about fighters currently who are like constantly wanting new music from her, even though she's kind of burnt out and she kind of wants to do it on her own timetable? What do you think about the demanding fighters?
I am here for her art. I know the way she works. I have been her fan for 25 years. I have waited 7 years.
We made it through The Voice. We made it through The Voice.
Baby, we did. We're here.
What can we do?
We're still here.
Yes. Exactly.
Still sitting. We're still here. And also, she said that she's not that kind of artist that is gonna be popping out albums like Pop-Tarts. She's right. She's not Rihanna. Like
Rihanna doesn't have that anymore.
When she said that, Rihanna has been releasing an album per year, and when she doesn't have a new album, she has a remix album. She's not that. She's a concept artist, and I love that from her. And I don't need her to be giving me. This is gonna sound horrible. I don't need her to be giving me trash just to keep my Spotify rolling.
Yeah.
I like what she does. I like how experimental she is. So maybe take all of the time that you need to take. We love you. We support you.
Because I was going to say, because you know, like in like 2016, 2017, there was a big explosion again for like reggaeton. And that's when I feel like if she wanted to get those coins, she could have just done so much. But she like took her time to get Aguilera. Because she easily could have like topped with a song with like, I don't know who was back in 2016. Well, who's that guy? Despacito. She could have done another.
Luis Fonsi. Oh, speaking of Luis Fonsi.
Yeah, because I remember she said that she wanted someone unknown, like not a big name, and she picked Fonsi.
But it was also was probably nice because he was new, he was probably affordable.
And that.
Realistically.
But they sound great together.
They sound Fonsi. Yeah.
They sound amazing together. That like note, that high note in the middle, isn't there a key change? I don't know about music. There's a key change, right? But where the key change? I don't know.
When the cartwheel happens.
Yeah, when they all do all that. That sounds amazing. It's like the perfect blend of voices.
That is the great. Yeah.
I agree. I think it's very difficult to find someone like a male voice that can go well with Christina, and I think Luis Fonsi did a really good job. Even though I love the song, even though I don't have anything against the guy, I think Just a Fool was another try of something like that.
Yeah.
But Luis Fonsi did a way better job with the song.
Yeah.
Forget about Just a Fool.
I think that one's just like a little bit harsh, like to listen to, because they're both kind of like reaching for notes that are just like aggressive. They're just too aggressive.
That was like, it was during The Voice.
Yeah. It was not her vocal time.
But that's all we can say.
It's so cute that it's a love song. And then you're like, I love you!
Oh, where does it?
It's like toxic love. I set my heart on you. Nothing else hurts like you do.
Yeah. Sounds crazy. Oh, and I didn't know that Pero Me Acuerdo de Ti was an original for her. It was done by another girl, which I actually like her version. It has like saxophones. What's her name?
Lourdes Robles.
Lourdes Robles. I liked her version, but I didn't know it was not an original. So is that considered a cover?
Yes.
Yes, it is a cover, and I discovered that in the same way, like doing a research, like going through the songs and stuff. But nobody remembers this version.
No. I mean, I think this counts on the same way that I Turn to You was also a cover. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
I Turn to You was a cover. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, remember for All for One or whatever? Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense. The parallel.
Yes.
My favorite performance was, I think, the Latin Grammys or the normal the American, not normal
was
Grammys.
like, I think that was the first.
No, the one where she's like coming down the
Latin Grammy.
Latin.
Yeah.
I love that. But then she did too much towards the end, but I like that one.
Wait, the one that she's coming down, that she sings Pero Me Acuerdo de Ti and Falsas Esperanzas, that's the Anglo Grammys.
No, the what?
The Grammys from the States, from the United States.
But the red outfit, that's VMAs or that's another Grammy?
That's the VMAs.
Latin Grammys. I think she's talking about the Genio Atrapado Contigo en la Distancia medley.
Oh.
No, I'm talking about the one where she comes down.
Yeah, you're talking about the where she would in the braids.
The braids.
Yeah.
She culture appropriate.
That's fine.
Older times, girl, 23 years ago.
It was different times.
Also, I have an episode coming because this one's going to be in like a couple weeks. But the next week's episode, we actually talk about the whole cultural appropriation. You know, that crazy time.
Her cute little
culture.
tan.
Yes. Oh my gosh. And so like recently, there's a whole thing because
we just let it slide.
There's a whole thing online. Did you see it anywhere about like her eyes and how they changed the color?
No.
Did you see that?
No.
About how like apparently she is like has blue eyes now, but they've always been brown.
No.
Anyway, so there was a whole like conspiracy theory. But somebody on Twitter was being funny, and they're like, "Oh yeah, I can definitely verify that they were definitely brown because no black person has ever had or it's rare for a black person to have blue eyes. And they had a picture of her during Stripped when she has the most tan. I'll find it and I'll put it on.
That Stripped era was crazy.
The Fashion Week in Paris, I think.
Was that one? Oh.
What is she wearing? Because I know.
She had like the bangs.
Oh, with that blonde black hair. Oh, yeah, that was intense.
Yeah.
I don't know what she was thinking. I don't know how that happens. How you like let yourself do that.
I don't know.
That's like lighter skin, like to do that.
I don't know. We'll ask Ariana. Even Miley.
Changed. But no one did it as dark as Christina. Like
Ariana
that was crazy. I mean, I love Christina more than my mom, but like
I'm gonna tell your mom that.
She knows. She knows.
Oh God.
But anyway, yeah, I guess it started with her Mi Reflejo, the cover, and then she spiced it up.
Yeah, she's like, how dark can I go?
Truly.
I think, but because we're looking at the TV and it has the music videos, but I think it's a beautiful, like, she looks beautiful in Pero Me Acuerdo de Ti.
Oh, yeah.
Like, even just her, and she's like sitting there solemn, listening to her tape player, thinking about her love.
I like it, yeah.
I have never heard anyone call that dress a bridesmaid dress. It hurt me a little bit. It did something to me.
I mean, I didn't know what else to say. I mean, it's cute.
It's beautiful.
With like a sweater. I mean, it fits. She's just sad.
I love that. I love the juxtaposition of
it's better than the voice within video dress, which is just like a cotton dress.
It hurts because it's so accurate.
Yeah.
It's true.
It's true.
It is that.
Yeah.
It's true.
But it is iconic. Like listening to a city player with like this what is that escalera called?
Escalera?
What is this? A ladder.
Oh.
Like she's like singing with her.
Oh yeah, she was hanging out like on the set. Yeah.
Do you like that the album was called Mi Reflejo, or you think it could have been something else?
I mean, listening to you guys telling me what the other option was, I think Mi Reflejo was like the vibe, the right call.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I was thinking we should... Go ahead.
And she kept repeating that it was because it reflects her pride for her Latin roots. So they went with it.
It makes sense. It made sense. Because I was like, at first I was like, it could have just been like self-titled, but it would have gone confused with like the English version.
Yeah, I couldn't. Yeah.
So Mi Reflejo is it's better than Genio Atrapado or Una Mujer. Imagine if it was called Una Mujer.
No.
No, I could have seen that happen, but.
Me too.
Latin Girl Lover. That's insane.
Yeah.
I'm glad that never happened.
Okay.
What else? Your favorite performance from the era? Do you have it? One?
But I would say the same. I would say the Grammy Award one, because I wasn't expecting her to sing those songs in those Grammys. So when I listened to her singing Pero Me Acuerdo de Ti, it's like, my language in an English award show? What? That was amazing. That was really cool. But I also felt that she was like, I don't have anything else to sing. I am nominated. I am here. They want me here, but I don't have anything else to do. And she said many times that she didn't plan to translate more her music for her future albums. And in my head, I was 13, but I was like, yes, of course. Because you don't have anything else to do. You're still singing.
She should have done beautiful. She should have done beautiful in Spanish. She never has.
She wanted to. It was the only song from Strip she wanted to get in Spanish, but we got Dame lo que yo te doy, which we're grateful for.
Oh my gosh, I think I've only ever heard that once.
Dame lo que yo te doy, get mine, get yours.
There is a Spanish version of that.
I totally forgot about that.
I need to get mine that again.
The Mexican version of the city, yeah.
I need to download that.
I have it.
You do? Okay, I need to find it. Okay, my favorite performance is, I don't know what.
It's a Rosa
Es Contigo en la Distancia. Whatever this one is. I thought it was Otro Rollo, but I don't think it is.
Copyright.
That's enough. I don't know where that's from. It says MM Bears Presents, but I don't know.
Oh, I will also have to mention, if we're talking about live performances, listening to Christina saying, Muchas gracias, Venezuela. Like, I would never forget that.
Oh, she does that. Oh,
Very long time. Venezuela. No, that's amazing.
She did that a lot during on the Back to Basics
Yes.
DVD.
Yeah.
She did that a lot.
But I think also because like I noticed it whenever she was doing like stripped, you know, you'll have like a different voice for whenever you talk versus when you sing. But I think she did that so she's not transitioning between the two and to like keep your vocals warm.
She just belts when she talks.
She did that in she did it in the stripped one? I haven't seen that one forever.
Also, it's a random, but what was it? She was in Chile, right? What do you think? Because like obviously she was singing in Spanish, but you know, all she really said was like gracias and your typical. Do we think she's learned any more Spanish since Mi Reflejo?
I don't think enough to talk.
Yeah.
I don't think and I don't want to say she didn't care enough, but I don't think it was like
priority.
She wanted to. I think just like with the songs.
I'm not shaming her because I cannot speak Spanish.
Cause yeah, I would have liked her. I would have liked her because I think when was the year? A couple years ago, she performed a medley with the yellow chapstick. No, they're not chapsticks, but the pants, the dirty pants.
The chaps, assless chaps.
Yes, the yellow costume was that at the U.S. That was the U.S.
People's Choice Awards.
The yellow costume, the one with
unless it was the original one that was also like MTV during Strip.
Okay, maybe like during Las Muchachas or something. I feel like wherever she got awarded in Latin America, I wish she would have done a little speech in Spanish. Yeah. Like even a paragraph she read it, but I don't think she has said much in Spanish since like the debut era where she was really trying to I was watching a couple interviews and like she was saying things, but I would have liked a little thank you speech in Spanish because I think she could do it. She's very good at like phonically.
Also, what do you think? What do you both think about like her pronunciation of things, words?
In the record?
Yes.
I think it was really good, except for some specific situations that actually my mom called out, and I cannot hear Christina saying, how can I say that? Like, I cannot listen to the song without listening to my mom saying, she's saying this. Es que te has convertido en parte de mi alma. The word alma, she says agma.
Oh, no way.
And sorry?
No, I'm just saying, I didn't realize that.
Yeah, and it was my mom who says, like, she's saying agma. Parte de mi agma. Mom, stop.
There was a point also, so like whenever, what is she singing? Contigo en la distancia, where she's pronouncing something, I forget what word it is, but it has something with a double L. And
no, that's the Silent Night.
Maybe.
Sidetrack, speaking of that. You know that Silent Night, A Noche de Paz double song?
No.
Platinum Christmas?
Huh?
No, what?
What?
No, they were part of the Platinum Christmas album.
Yeah.
Oh, what? No.
Look that up. That's a great song.
Okay.
But anyway, she can't say alrededor, and it sounds, you know what I'm talking about? Alrededor. Every time it bothers me every time because it's such like an easy word, and like she like butchers it. It's hilarious. You can find it.
It's all of the R's.
Yeah, and supposedly, what's his name? Rudy?
Yeah.
Rudy. He tried to make sure there weren't too many words that had too many R's for her. So it could be hard. So he like phonically arranged it where it would be easy. Because those R's like get the American people like so fast.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah.
How do you say irreplaceable in Spanish?
Irreemplazable.
You're struggling.
Okay, we're talking because after Christina's success, Rudy then went on to produce Irreemplazable. The EP for Beyonce. And then we listened to like a portion of that song in Spanish, and that is so bad.
But
Genovese.
Yeah, but he also took away those R's because she doesn't even say irreplaceable.
No, she doesn't.
Said something else.
Yeah. Lo diré. What is it? Lo diré, lo diré.
Ya lo ves, te olvidé, te olvidé.
What's but at the end, I don't know, but she says like a different.
Yeah.
Es convertido en lo más.
Imprescindible is what she says. I remember now. Imprescindible.
I'm trying to find in Contigo la Distancia the part that he's like,
amor. Yeah.
oh, isn't it no hay bella melodía en que no surjas tú? Isn't that the part where she en que no she says that yo no quiero escucharla, es que te has convertido en parte. No, sí.
Alma. En parte de mi alma.
You said there's like another.
Oh, estrellas. That's the word where she I don't know. She says it different, and I'm like, did I say it wrong, or is she saying it wrong?
You're saying it wrong. She can't say it wrong. No, sounds right. Estrella.
It sounds Argentinian.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Oh, really?
Estrellas. Alma.
A random Spanish lesson is why. Why is it pronounced like a J? Like it.
That's Argentina.
People in Argentina and Uruguay, they don't say like yo, they say yo. So when I was listening to the album this past week, I was like, I feel that someone from those countries was the one trying to make her to have a better pronunciation, because she does that a lot. She does sha, estrellas.
Oh yeah.
I didn't even put that together until we just like really listened.
I didn't know
They were
that.
helping her out.
And that was our Spanish lesson with Diego.
Woohoo! What else we
Okay,
got going?
so 20 years have passed, right? It's 20 years. Is it 25? What year are we in?
24.
24. What year? What's going on?
Oh, what year am I in? Okay. How do you think the album has held up in her discography?
I think people still love it because I saw her in Mexico, and as soon as like, I just get chills thinking about it. As soon as Pero me acuerdo de ti, and what was that other song? She did Contigo en la Distancia.
Oh, yeah.
And did she do Falsas Esperanzas? I think she did. In Mexico, the crowd went.
Is that also whenever she
insane.
did, she brought out Alejandro Fernandez? I know I saw one.
Oh yes,
she did bring him up.
that was for the Mexico date, and I did the Monterrey date.
Oh, okay.
And the crowd went insane when those songs came on. So I think it's still like such a special album to the Hispanic community, because I think it's such a staple for our childhood. We would hear it like when we were cleaning or anything. I don't know what I cleaning, but I do listen to it when I clean. Like,
Not everybody's going to think that all Mexicans clean.
But we do.
At least we're clean.
We should all clean. But it's, no, like, the crowd reaction was, like, nothing I've ever heard. As soon as, like, the first notes for Pero me acuerdo de ti, like, the room exploded. So I think it's still holding on its power. Because they made classics from the start, and they didn't even know it.
Yeah.
They just sound so classy. Classic.
Hey.
Your turn.
Your turn, Diego.
How was it in Venezuela?
I think the album came out in a very important moment, because I am almost 40 right now. So the people who controls the world are pretty much my age. So when I was a kid, that album was released, and it was like candy that was given to us. We enjoyed it a lot, and it automatically became like a modern classic, because we have songs like La Gata Bajo la Lluvia that they have been out for centuries. And I was talking to my mom, like, Pero me acuerdo de ti is like La Gata Bajo la Lluvia, but from our generation, because as you said, if you look it up on YouTube or Spotify, Pero me acuerdo de ti is in playlist named like Barriendo la casa con mi tía.
I'm telling you, that's true.
And you have Amor Prohibido, Pero me acuerdo de ti, La Gata Bajo la Lluvia, songs to listen to while you're ironing your clothes.
I know, we hate it, but it's true. No, it's like it's become such like a powerhouse, like Hispanic household song that at parties, get-togethers, karaoke's, it has to be played. Like,
and also the promotion was insane. I remember there was a soap opera named Como en el Cine a Mexican soap opera. And I don't know if that was in general, but like in Venezuela, every time they would promote that soap opera, they would use Falsas Esperanzas. So my grandmother would listen to Falsas Esperanzas every day, she wanted it or not, because it was part of the soap opera. Have you heard of that soap opera?
No, not a Mexican? From the...
It is a Mexican soap opera. I remember these girls, they danced in a club, and each of them had like jewel names. They were like Topacio.
You said solo en el cine?
Como en el cine. Yes. And Dulce Maria's mom in RBD was Topacio in Como en el cine.
Oh wait, this is when I was living in... Oh.
You were 5.
I know, yeah. No, but I was like a telenovela girl. Like, I was watching all of these.
Is this when you were living in the womb?
I think...
There in the soap opera, there was like a big moment where they danced to the song, because they would put like musical numbers and then they danced the song. So
oh, it was TV Azteca, not Canal de las Estrellas. So I didn't watch that channel. I was just Canal de las Estrellas. Okay. That's why. Yeah, Ninel Conde is that.
Very promoted.
Oh. Yeah, Falsas Esperanzas, there we go.
Oh, what? Theme song.
We need to,
wow.
we need to look that up because I didn't know that. Fun
Excellent.
fact. Who else knew that fact? Because I did. You need to put a poll on that because I did not know
I'll do polls.
Oh, that's a good one. Her and Thalia, I feel like I wanted them to like make a song during that time. But that's just me.
That's so random.
Because like they were like the pop girls in Mexico and Paulina Rubio too. So I would have like loved like that girl power of the 2000s. That would have been because how Christina did with Britney and like the VMAs. I would have liked her to do that in Mexico. It would have been nice.
I always dreamed of like a Lady Marmalade Spanish version, and I would choose my divas, and it was like Paulina, Thalia, Christina, and I don't know.
You need one more.
Anyone that ends with the A.
I think I would have liked mine. Oh no,
well,
but Dana Paola was too little.
But you got that, a Lady Marmalade with
Mis Muchachas?
Yes. Kind of.
Not even.
Whenever it first came out, I was like, all similar how we thought of Louis Fonsi, that all those ladies were affordable.
Yeah, Nicki Nicole was so random. I'm sorry. That was so random.
But that's topic for another episode.
No, it's called Hispanic Heritage Month.
That's not the topic. We're talking. We have to level. They're cheap. They're cheap and they're clean.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
But sure, like if you think about it, you could have had Karol G, Shakira, like big names.
I would have loved Christina and Shakira. Well, finally.
At some point, there was, like talks, or they were hanging out. I remember they went to go play like video games or something. But her and Rosalia.
Oh yeah, whatever happened to that?
Yes, yeah, they were supposed to collab or something. Yeah. And then also there was speculation about Christina and Kali Uchis. So.
Oh, you hear that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, that was pre-pandemic. No, it all just blows together.
But anyway, that's Aguilera.
But yeah, Mis Muchachas could have had better people. But that's like other
Muchachas.
I like Becky G, but I said it could have been powerhouses, like household names.
Like I didn't know about Nati Peluso. I didn't know about her until that song, and I actually like her. I like her voice and her energy is kind of like crazy. But
I love Tini. I found Tini through Suéltame, and I'm obsessed with Tini. You don't like her, right?
I just remember hearing because I'd never heard about her until that song, and that people didn't like. Apparently, she can't sing, and a lot of it was like produced, so like auto-tune and stuff.
She's gotten better.
I don't know, but isn't that her whole time?
Gotten better, but she does use a lot of auto-tune live.
Really?
So
yeah.
Like you should know how to sing if you're gonna be invited to a Christina Aguilera.
And it's just like she's kind of like talking, rapping in the song. To be fair, like they didn't try to level her. Do you like Tini?
I went from Suéltame to Cupido, and I like Cupido a lot.
Love Cupido.
I like that song a lot. That's all I know.
Oh, I love the album. And Amelia too.
Coping on the song. I meant the song, not the album.
Oh, I was talking about the album, but the song is great too. Paso. Okay. Well, what else? So the album. I want, once the anniversary, it's next year. Hopefully she does the same thing that she did for the 25th anniversary and give us like some live new versions of those. Like another Contigo en la Distancia, like produced. I'm out of here.
I don't know. We'll see. Because hopefully by then she'll have something in English. Because that's what she was promising or
We're not
saying.
getting anything next year.
Can you imagine that she includes Tan Emocional?
Sereno.
I would have passed out.
The way she did with I Will Be in Straight.
Oh, yeah. It's true.
I love I Will Be.
It's like doing the bare minimum. It's like, here you go.
Yes. Even though we already had it.
And like she loves Strip, like that's all she wants to sing. Like we could have gotten so much more love for that 25th anniversary.
Oh my god, we need to hug each other.
I know, I'm so disappointed.
Yeah.
But I love that I got that one.
Oh, you know what we should do randomly? We should do a totally a different episode. We could talk about Voltaire.
I'll let y'all do that.
Whatever.
I'll move
Let's
the
go.
camera.
Yeah, we'll do that next
I
time.
should have gone. I'm so stupid. Hopefully she tours. You know, it's been longer than The Voice, Lotus to Liberation. Now from Liberation to whatever's next, it's taking longer. It's driving me crazy. I just realized that.
Go stream Aguilera.
Oh, no, but I'm talking in English. I love Aguilera. I love Aguilera. You can't make. Do you like Aguilera? What's your favorite on that one?
Ya Llegué, Brujería. Those are my two favorite songs.
What's your least favorite song on the album?
The duet with the guy that I don't care about, and I got a version without him, so I love that one.
Oh, okay.
Literally me. I don't stream his version at all. He's alright.
I have a version without
Please
him.
happen.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I don't like that version.
I always say
I
it's...
don't even know his name. Is it
Christian Nodal.
Oh.
that one? That one?
Yeah. Yes. I say that all the time. You don't get it.
My least favorite is Somos Nada.
I understand that.
I love that song. But my favorite is Te Deseo Lo Mejor.
That one's like great. So good.
Que te quieran como mereces y que seas tan feliz como yo para que no regreses.
Claro que sí, claro que sí. Claro que sí. Esa la sentí. Least favorite, honestly, it might be Suéltame, even though I love Tini.
Oh.
Because
Okay.
Brujería, it used to be Brujería, but it grew on me.
Well, dang, I guess we're going to talk about Aguilera. No, just kidding. No, we're not going to talk. But,
It's a special episode.
but oh my gosh, whenever she finally released, which we thought was going to be more with La Luz, I loved, like, even the intro. And then I remember just, like, the first time hearing it, like, getting goosebumps.
Oh, yeah.
And then when it segues, you know, because we know about her history and about her father and everything she went through, that song is, like, so powerful. Like, every time I listen to it, it's just, I get chills.
What is it called? What's that song called?
No es que te extrañe?
Extraña.
I was like, what? Oh my God.
I love that song. Like, I've cried to it a couple times.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great.
It reminds
It
me of my
is
dad.
such an unexpected song from her. And also you feel that it's going to finish like in the middle of it and then it continues and it gets more powerful, but we're not talking about this. I am so sorry.
Oh, so last night I was editing my vlog for whenever I went to Vegas. And I totally forgot that in the middle of Beautiful, she stopped and she gave that speech. And, you know, she talked about being grateful for everything that's in her life and being content with what you've achieved and not just always striving for what you don't have, but really appreciating what you do. Everything, like even recently, like all the like press and everything she's done, it really sounds like she's done the work, like therapy and everything. Like she sounds so like healed, like at peace. I love that.
Yeah.
And she sounds so happy.
Yeah.
Looked so happy. Because I guess in 2022, 23 performances, like you kind of just felt like she was there because she was getting paid. But like I feel like the Voltaire kind of like changed something in her because she looks so happy and jumpy, getting on the floor, doing the dirty thing.
It's probably all the Barry's boot camp that she does.
Anyway, don't give them any press.
Don't.
Don't give them any press. But no, there's like a new light to her that I just want to hear already what's next.
Yes.
Like that speech is that the one you're talking about that she uploaded, that she gave?
Yeah, it's the whole thing.
Like it just makes me want the next already. But I know we'll get it for another 5 years, but I'm here.
Yeah, when she says that music is coming, it's like it's coming along the way.
Yeah.
Because she contradicted herself on that speech, because she was like, I'm working on new stuff, but then like 2 minutes later she was like, I'm not working on anything right now. So I'm like, so what is it?
Yeah.
And then like the final thing she said, I think it was like, new music is coming, the new era of music is coming, something like that.
But it started with like, I'm not like in a pressure right now, or like I'm not starting anything. Yeah. So I don't know. I'm just here for the ride. I have like 7 albums to listen to, so and unreleased.
Yes.
I have Tan Emocional. That's all I want.
Yes, I know.
Yeah.
What is your favorite music video? Although we have like 3. 2.
Do we count the other ones? The English ones?
It's so hard. It is so hard because I don't see them like music videos per se, because you have 3 Spanish versions of 3 English versions. You have a video that is like, it's a video of the making of a video, and you have a live performance. So I feel like I never got a music video in Spanish.
It would have been so good with Pasos de Esperanza, a whole like dance album with skirts like in the middle of a street, like very culturally. But anyway.
That's everything. We've covered quite a bit.
No, I think
So guys, before we leave, I'm gonna give you some homework to check some things if you haven't noticed before. I want you to check the Ven Conmigo music video. And there's a yellow section, like a yellow stage. Behind the dancers, there's a man from the crew picking up the cables. Have you noticed that?
I've never... What?
We just saw... Oh, did we just... Oh, no, we saw something else.
Get it there. Ven Conmigo in the background where there's like a yellow stage and the dancers are there. It is only in Ven Conmigo, it is not in Come On Over. Also, we only have the shots of the red chair in the Ven Conmigo music video. We don't have it in Come On Over. She doesn't have blue strikes in her hair in the Come On Over version, but she does in Ven Conmigo. The same with the pink lips. And also, in Por Siempre Tú, and I Turn to You, when she hits the high note, in the English version, you can see the lights of the buildings in the background, like everything lights up. In the Spanish version, we didn't have budget for that, so it didn't happen in the Spanish version. That is very, very sad. I want some lights to go off when she screams.
Or some rain.
Yeah. And in the Genio Atrapado and Genie in a Bottle, they couldn't find the same shirt that she was wearing in the Genie in a Bottle music video, so she has a California shirt.
What?
That's
version.
Oh
Look at us, new facts.
I love it.
Get it. There you have some homework.
Yes.
Yeah, we're gonna watch that right now.
We're going to.
I'm excited. Well,
Thank you so much for being on this. It was great meeting you, actually, in like
so nice
person.
meeting you.
Thank you for inviting me, guys. So happy for this.
We'll make a trip down to Austin.
Well, you've never been to Dallas. You should come to Dallas.
Totally. Yeah. Let's go. Let's get the next time the 3 of us together.
Yeah.
I love it.
Oh my God, really cute.
Let's do it.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
Thank you. We'll talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye.